Welcome to the new episode of Sketch and Shady Show. As usual, I'm your host, Sketch. My co-host is Shady, and today we have a very special guest. Would you care to introduce yourself, or are you going to be cunt like Shoddy last time?
No, hi, greetings. Hello.
That was words. Just cut
I
off.
don't know what I sound.
Hello, my name is... It is very nice to meet you.
I'm sorry. You're gonna make it sound natural. I just sound like a fool.
Oh God, no, I'm sorry, I'm so sorry.
I'm becoming my cartoon persona. Like, you can't see it, but I'm just waving my arms around like one of those car dealership thingies, like, woo!
Okay, we're gonna have to restart again.
No, we're not. We're
Okay,
keeping this
sorry.
in. No, this is quality.
Okay.
Grade A
Yeah, that would
content.
be fun,
Alright. Anyways.
So,
Anyway.
as I stated, this is a new episode of the show. Shallow, I don't know if you guys caught that, is their name. So, yeah, we just wanted to talk for a bit, I guess. That's pretty much it. I guess.
Yes, I will be the J of this show. If anybody gets that reference, even though this isn't a big audience yet, it's from Dan Plan.
You could have made it
an anime?
obvious. You could have made it not
They're
obvious, so you
animated,
could have made a
they
giveaway out of
used to
it
be
and give nothing away.
Couldn't even hear one thing Stanley said.
This? Can you hear this, Joshua?
No,
I
stop,
know why.
don't do that.
It's because my frequency is low. I could have turned my audio down. I'm like, fuck, is that better?
Yesterday, he had a Darth Vader voice, bro. Not even gonna question it anymore.
It's because I
Darth Vader?
Yes, Darth Vader from Star Wars.
Oh, Darth Vader. Oh my god, I'm a dumbass.
We know, okay?
I don't know classical references, okay? I just know the most random references that nobody ever gets.
Like,
You know Thomas the Tank Engine?
Oh, yeah, no, I know
Sorry, I'll stop.
For some reason, I remember this one episode where there's a cow, and some humans are like telling a girl tank engine, like, oh, look at this candy that we have. They are called bull eyes or something like that. And for some reason, I can't forget that. It's not even funny. It's so weird.
I don't have any memory of the show.
I used to be an addict of the show, and I don't remember
we
one
know.
episode.
We know you used to be added to the show,
What kind of
Josh.
childhood shows did you guys even watch? Like, I feel like a lot of childhood shows, like, will shape who you are.
That's a good point, yeah.
But then sometimes I think a lot of the shows that I saw, like, randomly, like, just one episode somewhere while I was, like, surfing the internet.
Surfing the TV? Channel surfing?
Yeah, whatever that is. Yeah, so I would be, like, channel surfing and I'll see an episode, but then I'll be young. Well, no, I just have a bad memory. So I'll forget that episode and then I'll just randomly remember it. Just in the middle of, like, a normal school day. And I'll
You're
be
doing
like,
a
hey,
test.
am I hallucinating right now?
See Thomas the Tank Engine on your test or some shit.
Yeah,
I
no,
used to
reoccurring
scroll
episode
down.
memory.
I feel like that's an actual condition.
Alzheimer's? No?
Nah, I think it's just hallucination, maybe.
It's not hallucination though. It's like you replay it in the back of your mind, but then usually it's for important events in your life. Like, oh my god, I remember this. Why do I remember this now? Well, this was important. No, I'm just like, hey, this is a bull eye. What am I thinking of?
Maybe it's supposed to be, like, maybe it's subconsciously helpful or some shit. Like, maybe the answer to the problem you're working on or whatever is bull or I or bi.
There's no way that's true. Who remembers like a random shit that they've seen before that is not helpful? Like one of those memories is like the story where I tried to where I tried to carve my finger. Nope. Sharpen my finger.
Oh, with the pencil sharpener, I remember
That's
this.
one of those memories. But I clearly remember it because that's like one of my first memories. Just me and my mom being asleep. My mom actually being asleep. Me being like in the like further back in the day. I was like, hey, I want to have witch fingers, and then I would like while she was sleeping, I would go to her pencil box and I tried to frickin' sharpen my finger in her pencil sharpener.
Was it with like
What's
one
wrong
of those?
with you?
Was it with one of those normal tiny ones that you can use at school, or was it with like one of those, or wasn't it one of the mechanical ones, or was it like, or was it one of the old-fashioned ones that you have to like twist? Oh, it was one of the handheld ones.
It was one of the handheld ones, the Japanese ones that are like have two circles, like two different sizes.
I remember those. Like one.
It got stuck on my nail and my skin, and then I got really sad because I couldn't sharpen my finger.
Yes, that's when
I
I really
tried
got sad.
sharpening my finger.
I wanted to be a magical girl from one of those Japanese magical girl animes, okay? That's just all I wanted. They're like weird.
How's that?
Like, we're just not letting Shady talk, like, at all. Sorry.
You have lost the right to speak.
It's going way too fast. I can't even find the middle ground.
I told you I'll talk really fast. I'll just keep surfing topics, okay? Like, you know when those random childhood experiences that you were so innocent you didn't realize what you were doing kind of things? Like, that's one of them. And then also when I was 2 or 3, I went back to Japan for my technically grandfather, but also not my grandfather, but he saw himself as my grandfather. And he was dying, so we went to the hospital. I saw him and I was like, hey, what's that bag? That was the shit and all that stuff. But like afterwards he died. I didn't know he died. And there was like a thing where they took his body back home, like where I was staying with my grandmother, but not really my grandmother. So
You're like step grandmother or something.
It's weird. She's my mom's older sister's mother-in-law, but then she doesn't have any granddaughters, so she's like, hey, you're my granddaughter now.
I guess it's more moral, or like a
no,
moral.
it's just, hey, I don't have a granddaughter, you're my granddaughter now.
That's
That's
Oh,
sad.
yes.
Sad and interesting at the same time, for real. So, like, what happened to your grandpa's body?
Oh, so they took it home and then they made the room really, really cold, right? So he doesn't decompose or anything until, they burn him or cremate him. Yeah. So I thought he was just sleeping and he was really cold, and he would just sometimes come in and be like, ha ha ha, grandpa, oh my god, your forehead's so cold. Okay, bye grandma, I'll be right back.
We're a dark child.
Sorry for laughing, but
You were a dark child, not gonna lie.
It took me years to realize what was actually happening.
I've never seen someone that I love died yet, and I'm still waiting for the day.
little creepy, Josh.
I don't
JD?
know when I realized death was a thing, but like when I did, it was just like already like
You just one day
desensitized.
knew. Yeah, I don't know. Keeping on the topic of death and stuff. Like when you die, I'm sorry, but I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm sorry too.
So are you gonna
Wait,
speak
for
or
me?
am I gonna?
Let's keep
No.
on speaking.
Okay, so I don't know, since we're on the topic of death and like people being cremated and shit, would you guys want to be cremated, buried, or do you want no one to ever find your body?
Oh, I want somebody to bury me like in a murder movie, and then like thousands of years later, because, not thousands of years, maybe like 20 years later, because, climate change is the thing. I want my body to just be unearthed and they'd be like, hey, what is this thing that we're looking at? That's what I want to happen to my body.
Interesting. Shady?
What I was gonna say is that when I was a kid, I used to think that after you die, you used to go all black. Like you had no more conscience. You were just dead, bro. Like you cannot move.
Well,
Just
depending
see
on
into
what-
the black void.
Sorry. Depending on what point of view you're looking at, that's like depends on your religion. Like if you're atheist, yeah, that's what happened, or that's what you think happens. If you're Christian, Catholic, or whatever, you have your reality. You think heaven, hell, stuff like that. If you're, I think it's like Buddhism, it's you get reincarnated. Wait, is it? I can't remember.
It's kind of like that. Yeah. What was I saying? Oh my god, I fucking forgot. What were you saying, Joshua? Oh yeah, whatever you're talking about sounds like you're in purgatory. Did you know you were going to purgatory from like that age already or something?
I just
I feel like the worst purgatory would just be falling forever, like in that one anime. I don't remember what it's called. Death March? It's so
No.
sad. No, Death Note, they just kill them. Death March is like a girl that can't remember what she was when she was alive, and then she comes down to hell, and they don't remember they're dead. They're just like, hey, why am I here? And then they do a competition against each other, the two people, and like whoever wins is going to go to heaven, and whoever dies is going to go to purgatory/hell. And the purgatory/hell is kind of really sad because they're literally just falling in the darkness forever and they can't feel anything or anything. In this one episode, there was a girl that really liked an idol, but the idol was really mean. But then she was so nice to the idol that the idol's like, oh my god, I love you, let's go to heaven together. And then the demon or guy that just sends them off is like, okay, you guys are going to heaven together or whatever. But it's actually a trick because they're really bad people. So he just sends them to hell, but they're in love with each other.
Good place.
Yeah, kind of, but not really. They're not talking or anything. They just fall and they can't speak, and they're just drowning forever and ever.
You're describing the show, The Good Place.
Yeah, I've heard of it, but it's not like that.
Well, it is. I'm sorry, but spoiler warnings for everyone who hasn't watched this. It came out 3 years ago. Fuck you.
Basically, isn't it a place, though?
It kind of is. They all think they're in heaven, or like the heaven equivalent.
Yeah, I watched film theory analysis.
Yeah, they think they're in heaven, but in reality, they're like in hell, where they're, rather than the normal torture, get burned for eternity or whatever.
But it's not burning, it's loneliness. But then it's really sad because their souls are falling together and their bodies turn into dolls and they're like, no, but we love each other. And they're just falling and falling. It's just kind of sad, But that's what your, death sounds like, Shady. Oh my god, I said your name before that. Oh, that's sad.
We don't care. We're just going to censor out if Toasty feels like it.
I believe that the wisest people are the ones who are dead because they see something that we don't see. Well, we die.
They're dead, so how wise are they?
Yeah, we will never know what they see. We will never know what they experience.
Well, no. In some cases, you've seen these stories about people who, about people who die and then for 30 seconds or however, then they come back alive and then they claim to have met God or whatever. So I don't know.
Yeah, but people says that it could people say it could just be chemicals in your brain making that up, so you aren't scared of dying right now.
True, I personally myself, I'm Christian, but I personally think that I go to church, but I don't really. Well, I believe in heaven hell shit, but not. It's the only thing. I'm not closed-minded. I personally think what happens when you die is, when you die, your brain uses some of its last power to conjure a reality what you think the afterlife is like.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're atheist, I've said this before, but if you're atheist, you're black, you just see the void forever, like that. So.
I feel like when I die, I'm just gonna see a bunch of anime characters. That will be my heaven. Thank you very much.
When I die, I want to see a beautiful road, and that's it.
You're just gonna be walking on the road forever?
Are you just gonna be staring at the road?
I'll be walking down it till I reach my destination.
You just said just a road and that's it. You're gonna be walking forever, man.
Probably, I don't really.
Is this the Wizard of Oz or something, or?
The Wizard of Oz, bro. That's the most sketchiest movie ever did.
How?
The Wizard. If you're saying the Wizard of Oz, you're literally talking about walking down a golden road to a city where there's a fake person in charge. You don't need that.
No, he's saying that the actual movie is sketchy because it's pretty obvious that Dorothy was just high.
Yeah, no, really, it is. I don't think I watched the full version of the original, but I did see part of the Phineas and Ferb version and the full one of the Tom and Jerry version, which is weird, but it's fun.
The original, you know that actor, right?
They died at the age of 20 or something. The actors, she died really young.
And she was raped by the 7 midgets.
Ew.
We're not talking about Snow White. We're talking about...
No. You know those 7 small people?
Those
small people? Yeah,
he
was raped by them.
Or whatever they're called.
Yeah, but when you say 7, it just sounds like 7 doors.
Yeah.
I don't
apparently...
know, man.
I don't remember if this was no, this isn't Oompa Loompas. No, yeah, you're right. The people of the Emerald City,
Munchkins or whatever?
town or whatever.
Yeah.
Apparently, they had crazy orgies when they went back to the hotel because there were so many small people gathered up. They were like, "Oh my god, I've never had sex with another small person," and stuff like that. I don't know where I heard it, but I heard it somewhere.
Movie
It's
was
just so
sketchy.
real. Yeah, no, hearing all these stories, it's pretty sketchy. It's pretty sus.
Yeah, and have you heard that theory of the dead one in the background of one of their
Oh
skipping
yeah,
rope?
yeah.
I think that's just a
Nope.
sandbag, but like that sounds really sad.
People claim, like, I can't remember who, but like people claim that it was just like an ostrich, but looks really weird.
An ostrich? Who would purchase an ostrich and put it on the set
They would.
of freaking no?
I don't know.
Do any of you like oh my god, what do you know the musical and book? I didn't read the book, obviously. I don't even watch the musical. But the musical about the wicked witch of the east west?
Yeah.
Which one is the live one?
I don't know. It's been like 3 years since I last saw it.
One of
I have
them
not
got stomped
heard
by
it.
the house and the other one melted. I'm melting.
Oh yeah, I think that one's the south.
Really?
I
Isn't
don't
it east or west? And then it's the beautiful pink one, the Glinda girl, the one that Glinda, fairy goddess person that's like follow the golden road is the lady that's like north, right? I think. I don't
think
know.
know. Yeah. I'm just agreeing.
I don't know, but there's like a musical about it. It's really famous and it's kind of overrated. A lot of people think it's overrated.
Oh, it's like Wicked or whatever.
Yeah, the one that's like
I've heard about it.
Defying Gravity. That song is really popular. So a lot of people say don't do it as an audition because it's so overrated and everybody does that song for it. Oh, but there's like a really good song that I love. It's one of those twist songs. It goes like, it's like Glinda and the Wicked Witch. Actually, they were friends, but they're also enemies song. And it's like, what is this feeling? Fervent as a flame. Does it have a name? Yes. Loathing. And it's really funny because it sounds like a love song at the beginning. And I love that song so much.
Man, it sounds like you had auto-tune there for a sec. Yeah. Remember?
You're gonna sing.
I'll take that as a compliment.
Yeah, it's a compliment. Not gonna lie, cause even Juice WRLD had that type of voice. Not comparing you to, but
Yeah,
Yeah.
I would think you guys would think I'm better singers after, you know, that
Okay.
talent show.
Fuck you too.
oh no, don't talk about that.
You and do we need an alias for his name? I don't know. You and Tim.
Body?
You guys just not Shoddy, that's Timmy.
Oh yeah.
You and Tim. You guys had the mic so far down so you could share, but then also we didn't hear anything of you, and it
I'm
was
sorry,
like,
but
so
the
bad.
mic was shit. Okay,
Yeah, no, but you had it like so far away from you. Like, and then you guys were also both slouching, which was stupid because just bring the. It's not gay if you put your faces closer together, man.
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, no.
That's my shut the fuck up button.
Okay.
We're not talking about this.
Yes, we
That
are,
out.
because it was such a bad talent show.
No, we're not.
At
Yes,
least
we
Shady,
are.
At least Shady and Shoddy was like at least like confident. They were like, "We're terrible, yeah," but you guys were like, "We don't want to sing at all." Like Tim's always like that, but like you, come on. It was not good, man.
Oh my god, so terrible. They canceled our second show.
Oh yeah.
They canceled all of yours except one, man.
That's pretty fucked up also. That's pretty scummy, if you ask me.
I told my mom to be there. No, they wanted to see it, dude. My
That's
god.
pretty scummy. That's pretty scummy in my opinion.
You're really quiet right now. Is it just me?
Fuck's sakes. Is that better?
Okay. Hi. Yeah. I wanted my mom to watch it, but then she had to go before the last one. But it was so funny because like our whole grade was like, "Yeah, it's the Front Street Boys." Everybody was
Oh,
cheering for you.
God.
No, the funny thing was, we were probably the shittiest act,
Mm-hmm.
yet we had the most hype.
Yeah.
I know. It's like the show, bro. It's like the show.
I don't think this show has any hype. I'm so sorry. Like,
We got hype
You don't even
from
have
people
that
from
here.
other countries.
Yeah, we got hype from the UK. Again, shout out to Mr. Taxman. It's a second shout out. We got
What?
hype from Canada.
Yeah,
Professor Pug.
3 and
Professor
4.
Pug.
I can't.
Do we have-
Shallow
Wait,
was
no.
confused.
We got hype from Europe. Polite Doggo.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And who else? I don't know. I don't know who else. No one else has told me their countries besides those three. So, yeah, this show got.
Apparently, Iceland is the most safest country in like the world, or something. And like Finland or somewhere else. I don't remember what land, but like three countries are like the most freest countries, and America is at number 86, which is depressing. Because are we the country of freedom or not? Apparently not. Obviously
No,
not.
we're not. Also,
Nope.
here's a shout out to the Savage Dude YT. He DM'd me first in our Discord server, so here's a shout out to you.
Big boy subs.
Are you guys just gonna do like random shout outs to people that you like? Or like people that support you? Because I would be shouting everybody.
Yep.
Yeah, that's true.
No,
yeah.
this is gonna give us clout. He's got 716 subs. It's always going up. He's got clout. We need that.
Nice. I guess. I'm so out of touch. Oh my god, I'm sad.
He's got
I
hype.
am a boomer in a English guy.
You have Discord?
Me? No.
Well, that's
A
unfortunate.
lot of people don't have Discord, Josh.
I know, like half of our school doesn't have it, and it's unfortunate how the other half does.
Don't use. Nah, I think a lot of people do have it. I'd say at least half of the people from last year did have it. Either we just didn't talk to them. A, we didn't talk to them. B, we didn't want to talk to them. Or C, they just don't talk to us and they just kept it private. Like an alias, like what we're doing.
I guess. I'm so scared of the internet. Like, I'm really a boomer. I use fake names for everything except school stuff, which is like really stupid, but like, it's fine.
Decently smart. I mean, your information can't get stolen if you don't have information on the internet.
Yeah, it can. School
I
stuff
guess.
is the easiest thing to hack, even
True.
especially Zooms, bro.
Yeah.
Zooms?
Well, yeah, Zoom, obviously, but
School
like,
stuff mainly because like, they don't know how to properly secure their shit.
I don't care about my school email though, or Gmail, school Gmail though.
No, but
Like,
the
I
thing is,
used to
school
come up
has
with
like. Sorry. You continue.
No, I used to have like the dumbest like alias names. Like I would take anime words like CL Phantom Hive. I took that and said CL Phantom Doll. That is my name. I read Dolly on Wattpad. If anybody's gonna watch it, it's really you shouldn't read it. Never mind. I just liked Dolly and I made Dolly as my name, my password for everything for a while. Oh yeah, and in 6th grade I made Demon666 my password for everything. I
Devil's
am a
Child.
dumbass.
Devil's Child. I've actually tried those passwords right now. Give me a sec.
Okay. I remember I was gonna say something, but I can't remember what I was gonna say. Fuck, this happens a lot. Why?
Me too. That just happens like normally though. Like,
Yeah.
You'll be thinking that you're thinking something important, but then you forget it, and then I'll ask my mom or somebody. It's
And
like,
then you
what
don't
were you
remember.
thinking just now? So I can like replay it. And then they're like, it probably wasn't important. And then I remember it later, and I'm like, oh my god, that was so important.
Yeah,
I agree. Like,
I do have a good idea though. If murder was made legal, karma would be an actual thing. Everybody would just step up to each other because everybody would be on everybody's good side and be like, please don't kill me. Oh my god, please don't kill me.
What,
And if
wouldn't it be
somebody
like
actually did kill someone, their family and or friends or lovers, significant others, whatever, would just come and avenge them. And then the population would lessen. People would stop being fake. Maybe, like,
You're
the...
just describing the purge.
Definitely.
Purge all the time would be so great. Because if it's just purge one time, people can still be like snobbish the rest of the year, and then
No,
during
but this is
purge
gonna
they
be-
like hide because they have a bunker or something. But if it's purge all the freaking time, it would be fine. Everybody would love each
Sorry,
other.
let me rephrase myself. It's not like the purge. It's like a post-apocalyptic scenario.
Man, dude.
Everyone for themselves. You know, people are gonna group together in little like groups, like they're gonna group together with the family or by like their friend base or shit, or like people similar. It's gonna be like a bunch of tiny little cults and groups and clans everywhere.
Faction.
Yeah, no, you're right. I forgot that Gen Z is a thing. We
We are Gen Z.
Everywhere.
What? How can you forget that Gen Z is a thing when we are Gen Z? We had to live in this damn generation that sucks.
She is a boomer in a zoomer's body.
Yes. I am a boomer in a zoomer's body. I don't know how the world works. I recently learned that my dad is a boomer, which is kind of weird because usually boomers
Your dad's a boomer?
nowadays
Oh, wow.
boomers all have grandchildren already. But it makes sense because my mom and dad didn't have me until they were 38 or something.
Right.
Which is almost impossible, but still a thing. So he was born the last year of the boomer, which is wow.
Wow.
And he's more tech savvy than me.
Well, no, I think people who were alive at the time that it came up, functioning adults, there's a fine line between the two. The people who were alive, functioning when it came up, people who were actually more accepting of it, yeah, they're gonna learn how to use it because they're gonna have to. People, it's the same with using all modern tech. New technology comes out, it's most people who use PCs know how to build a PC, whereas people who don't and just our consoles or don't play anything at all, they tend to know less and don't really know how to build PCs and stuff. I'm assuming your dad was tech savvy at the time. He was as all this new shit was coming out, he was adapting to it. He was getting the new stuff to help learn, I guess. Whereas
Yeah, he talked about strapping one of those. It's not a computer, but it's also not a typewriter. It's the in between of a computer and a typewriter. He talked about strapping that to his motorcycle and just riding to school.
How does
Which
that
kinda makes-
work?
Hmm?
Does that work? A typewriter
no
and
clue.
a computer.
It's the in between, so it's not typewriter click 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 click, but it's also a computer and then print. It's in between that, so it's click click click, but not a typewriter. It's more computer form. I think I've never seen it. He broke it on the way to school on a motorcycle. I'm pretty sure. I don't remember the full story.
Yeah,
My dad was weird.
I know what you're talking about, but I don't remember what they're called.
I don't remember what they call it, and I don't know what they look like. If he still had it, he could have sold it at an antique shop or something.
Well, no, that's
speaking
only
of
if it's in
antique
good quality.
Speaking of antique shop, my dad and my uncle brings this up a lot, but apparently, well, no, I think a lot of kids in those days had them, but his older brother had the first Spider-Man comics and stuff, and it would have been worth so much nowadays if he didn't leave it in the garage and let it get wet and rain, which is really sad. That's such a waste of money, man.
My dad was telling me how he had these original cards from the Avengers or something like that.
Avengers had
Marvel
cards?
Marvel cards. Sorry, I'm sorry. Marvel cards.
Comics?
Marvel cards, and his mom threw them away, and he searched them up right now.
They're $1,200 or something.
Yeah, they're expensive, bro.
Money.
I can't remember where I was going, but maybe a couple months ago, 6 months ago, I was just driving down and someone was giving away a bunch of free shit in front of their house. And I got out because I wanted to look around, maybe there's something cool there. And there was. There's an old vintage projector out there, and I looked it up, it was worth a couple hundred nowadays, so that's really cool.
Did you take it?
No, I saw a couple $100 and I left it there. Fucking kept it. Just keep it in the garage now.
Yeah, maybe it'll have a more worth later on.
Yeah.
Agree.
It's kind of funny because well, obviously this is just history, but people the things that people have now will probably, for people that had things that they had like long time ago now would sell for a lot because history points or whatever.
Yeah, 'cause,
But
like,
like
vintage.
now we don't know because like things now we can collect them, but they probably won't have much worth because
Well-
now we have mass production on all that stuff. Like Beanie Babies, that failed, but I don't know the reason it failed. I think that was just a shitty deal or
Well, it
whatever.
also depends on like what it is. Like,
Oh yeah, like things in Japan, I think are really gonna get more expensive now because Japan is like a country that likes to like take things from other countries, but then also like perfect it in their own
Right.
way. So like their metalwork and stuff, it's like really valuable, and so many
Yeah.
people aren't doing them anymore.
I
And like
think
there's so many
sorry.
traditions in Japan that are just dying all the time. So like that kind of stuff, I get getting expensive and all that.
JDMs.
Yeah, no, but the thing is, we may think nowadays that it's like growing in like it's overproduction. We also think in the future when these things would become popular, like what 100, it's like 50 to 100 years, the population still might rise. Plus, we still have to think about all like the products, like the computer, like the computers we have now or whatever. Those can still break in like 50 or in however long it takes for them to become valuable. They can still break. You know,
I
you have to
don't
take that
think
into
this.
consideration.
I don't think things now will be as valuable as like things from before are valuable now. Cause like right now everything's like the most things that we need is like technology and can be made by robots and all that stuff. Like the things that are valuable from way before are like handmade kind of stuff.
Well, you still have to think as like things go on. The shit we have is going to be viewed as like not primitive, but not as good as what they're going to have. I'm assuming.
Yeah, but why would people want the bad stuff if they could have a better version of that stuff? People would
Nostalgia.
only want original things that are old and not bad stuff that are a bad version of the things they have now.
But why would people want a projector when you could just project the things off your phone?
People have a projector for their phone?
Yeah,
Oh, wait, no, connect it. That's that. Yeah,
you
no.
need to, you know. Nowadays, there's so many. You can replace pretty much anything from back in the day with just your phone. You know, you can project things. You can watch TV. You can listen to the radio. You can do it all. But still, all these vintage stuff go for a lot of money.
I have a couple theories that may be expensive in the future. All right. So you're saying that everyone's OG stuff. Okay. I know this may seem off, but you're forgetting about the Jordan Chicago's 1985s.
The what?
Those Jordan
Shoes.
Chicago's.
Expensive.
Oh, okay. I don't know shoes.
All right. But all these shoes that we may have now, like
Off-whites.
the Flights, the Simpson Vans that barely came out, they may
Those are
be
awesome.
hella expensive in the future. Like,
But the thing is, like, people can keep them. People buy the duplicates of items because they know that things will increase in like resale value. Like Shady over here was thinking about buying 2 pairs of the new Simpsons Vans because one, they're dope, so he wanted a pair for himself, and also especially because like it's limited edition, they're gonna
Yeah, no, I
increase
get
in
those
sale.
kind of things, like items that can like wear down, like shoes and stuff. Like there's always gonna be different version of hype beasts everywhere. Like no matter what generation, I'm pretty sure. Like before now, it was just art and stuff like that. Well, it's still art, but that's mostly in museums now.
Yeah.
Like like old technology type things, you know?
Oh yeah, no, but like there's
Well, not old
museums.
technology, but now technology. But because I can't really think of how much better it could be unless it's like everything becomes 3D projection type stuff.
And I think it will. Like 50 years is a long time. You know,
Yeah,
nowadays
I get
we pretty much I don't know. I feel like in the next 20 years or something, some new revolutionary shit's gonna come out. But like we've perfected like the gameplay. Like a lot of people, like if you have proper cards, like 3090 GPU, if you have like proper equipment, it's like some images, some games and shit can like be seen and that we can fuse actual reality. So you know, I mean that's also what people said like 30 years ago with like the computers, like it's so realistic, and that obviously hasn't aged well.
Black and white. Oh my god, it's so cool.
I have also another theory
Mhm.
about future. Okay, don't forget that the world that we live in is becoming more restricted as we go on forward, like censorship and stuff like that. What if one of the things get banned? Like, for example, a drone gets banned in the U.S. because they don't want. In reality, the U.S. doesn't want people flying over in the terrain or something.
Could you imagine porn getting banned in America though, like in China?
Wait, what?
Could you imagine porn getting banned in America, like in China though? That'd be
No.
scary.
That everybody will move to a different place, and VPNs will thrive, like really
Oh
thrive.
yeah, no, you're right.
Yeah. No,
Okay,
no,
sorry, continue.
even if things get banned, there's still gonna be people who find a way to get through and get like access to them. Like you said, VPNs, or people can just go to a warehouse or some shit. Just
black
fly
market.
drones. Yeah, exactly.
Exactly, like
They'll
But-
thrive.
they will be really expensive. So like, I know that one day, what's gonna get banned one day? Let's think about something. Drones may be banned. No, guns. Definitely guns will be banned one day. I know for a fact that guns will be banned and there's no way stopping it.
This is America, man. Do you think that will happen?
Yes,
Honestly,
it will
no.
happen. No, it
Honestly,
will happen.
I think if at all, it'll be temporarily.
Yeah, I've seen so many sketches
Maybe-
about people talking about how look, Australia had a mass shooting and they just banned guns. Look at America, there's so many shootings. Let's just give more guns to teachers. Like the difference is so wild.
I
Yeah,
think
no.
guns to teachers is a good idea.
Horrible
to get
idea.
Training. To get training, of course. But anyways,
Even if they
that's
get
just it.
training, they're humans. They have feelings. They can and will shoot you if they get mad enough. And we
Yeah, even
are
if they
children that
even
will
if they
annoy
won't
them.
actually, yeah, even if they don't shoot them, they'll probably flash them as to punish, not punishment, but as a, I can't.
As a warning.
Yeah, to intimidate you.
Don't forget
Also,
that
people
private
like
schools
us,
have
we'd steal that gun.
Yeah,
Oh, crap.
it's just a horrible idea.
I mean,
Yeah.
there's also, but I know guns are gonna get banned, but because of all the new stuff and things, and Gen Z being Gen Z,
I can't
But
wait
here's the
until
thing.
boomers die.
you're taking away the guns from citizens who take tests for it, and there is gonna be ways to buy guns in the black market.
Yeah,
So
even if they-
basically,
Yeah.
even if they take tests, people can change. People's
Isn't there
immune
like
health
a
can get better or decrease? Can,
yeah?
it can deteriorate.
criminals are gonna be the ones with guns, and us people who do not want to go to their back market, they will not have any guns. So home protection is
Plus-
off unless you have a knife.
At this point, it's virtually impossible for there to be 100% banned guns, because how are they going to collect guns from the people who have them already?
Yeah, but my thing is, what I think is, would you rather just have those mafia type groups have guns and only use it against their enemies and whoever they want to get a hit on? Or do you want everybody to have an access to a gun to somehow snap one day and kill the people around them? Would you rather take the small... Do you think mafia would just come out and kill everybody for no reason like a school shooter would? No, I don't think so. So I would rather have it restricted as much as it can be, and having those small coincidences happen and try to restrict it more
Yeah.
than having these stupid people saying Trump 2020, we're Nazis, whatever, we're gonna storm the government, we're gonna kill this black person, and then the government does nothing and the guns everywhere. I'd rather have mafia have it than
Yeah,
stupid citizens.
yeah. That's better, I guess.
I believe that we should mend the testing of more mental health questions instead of banning, because there's enthusiasts out there and hunters out there who really like these guns.
Well, yeah,
There's
you
people-
should still have a permit for them. And I think,
Yeah, everyone has to get a permit for them.
yeah, no, that's not what I
everybody.
mean, though. That's not what I mean. you should have. I don't know if I can know how to put this. I guess I'm thinking like you shouldn't be able to keep them on you. You shouldn't be able to keep them in your truck. You should be like in your car. I don't know why I said truck. I'm automatically thinking of rednecks. I'm sorry.
Bro, racist.
Oh, you don't have to be white to be a redneck. Being a redneck is a state of mind.
I search up redneck right now. If I search up redneck right now, if I search it up right now, and it says a white person, you're racist, even though you're white.
Oh,
I don't know what redneck means.
it's someone overly American.
Oh, okay. Yeah, okay.
It's basically Trump 2020 people.
Yeah, basically. Oh, I saw a post on TikTok recently.
I'm a conservative. I'm just gonna tell all of you that.
You're
Yeah.
conservative? Like a strict conservative?
I'm open up for opinions and ideas from other parties.
Oh, okay. Well, I saw a video recently of like a person talking, like the put a finger down thing, or whatever, where they were talking about, do you identify as pro-life and all that kind of stuff? And it did make me think, if you're so pro-life that you want to have a fetus that only has a heartbeat and doesn't have a consciousness unless it's one of those babies that remember being in the womb, why don't you become vegan and or make them have the child and then adopt the child instead of make them have the child and then leave them alone?
Yeah.
Yeah, like shouldn't people that protest in front of or just protest like people, you know, doing whatever they want with their body, what my choice, my body, my choice, for abortions should, and like being like, you're killing a life, they should just have to sign a contract saying, I will adopt your child once you have it.
Even if they won't adopt them, they should at least, you know, help provide care. Like, I know
Yeah, like,
one of the main reasons
so
for
much, I'm gonna keep it and then throw it away. What do you want me to do? Kind of thing.
yeah,
Like,
one
you can guilt people into having children and then taking care of them, but that child will still have like a weird condition somewhere or another.
Yeah.
Because there was a reason they wanted to have an abortion.
Yeah, I don't know if this is factually correct, but I think like most of the reason for abortion is because the parents can't like physically can't care for it. Like maybe they're not mature enough, or they don't have the funds to do it. So like, yeah, or something similar. So
No, yeah, you know, I'm just gonna let you guys keep on talking about pro-choice.
Is your mic okay? Because like a thing that's like funny, because like that post was saying, are you pro-life? Like put a finger down if you're pro-life. Put a finger down if you think that vasectomies should be mandatory. Do you think that birth control should be free and all that kind of stuff? And then the voice, the sound, I don't know. In the end, it says, if you only put your finger down for the first one, which was, are you pro-life? And then the rest of them are things that liberals would want, or like liberal snowflakes would want. And then it was like, you're not pro-choice, you're not pro-life, you're anti-choice, which kind of made sense to me, because like, if you, a lot of the... Please kill me? Okay, go.
okay, so anyway, my name's Sketch, host Shady, and just a big thank you to Shallow for agreeing to be a guest star this episode, maybe in the future, depending on how well this does.
Yes,
Yep.
please.
Yeah, please.
So make sure
peace.
Make sure to subscribe. No. Cut that out.
I know.
Make sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe.
Thank you for saying that, Shallow.
Okay.
Don't.
I'm the co-host now.
Yes. Welcome to Sketch and Shallow Show.
Yes.
Do not subscribe, do not like, and do not comment.
Okay, so
And
before we
totally
leave-
do not murder Shady.
Before we leave, do you have any words, Shady? And I swear, if it's Tom's the Tank, I will leave and mute you. Okay. Peace out.